Great River Energy is an electric generation and transmission cooperative based in Maple Grove, Minnesota. We have 28 member distribution cooperatives that cover about 2/3 of Minnesota geographically, and in total we have about 650,000 accounts. As member electric cooperatives, we have a deep concern for our community and the communities that we work and live in, and we have created an economic development program that works with our members to support community economic vitality through a number of resources, including financing and site selection assistance and infrastructure development that really provide opportunities for rural Minnesota that wouldn't necessarily happen without the electric co-ops. In 2013, we held our first Data Center 101 training seminar. We invited all of our co-ops and some of our community economic development partners to come hear from experts what is involved in data center development, what types of data centers are interested in opportunities in Minnesota, and what's important from a land development perspective so that the data center companies could make an easy, quick decision on where they should locate. We quickly found out that the programs that were out there in Minnesota that existed for site assessment or shovel-ready assessment didn't have a specific enough focus on data centers.
So this project has the potential to impact the communities where these sites are located, the economic development organizations that are representing these sites to different site selectors and businesses. It really helps to make the land more marketable and an easier sell for potential projects that are looking at the region. It also benefits our member cooperatives. Data centers are definitely a good customer for electric cooperatives. They have a high load factor, which means that it's a steady, consistent electric draw, whereas a typical manufacturing business is going to see spikes in their electric demand based on when the machines are fired up and when employees come and go. A data center is running consistently and drawing the same amount of power pretty much at all times. So it helps with resource planning. It really helps us to put our existing assets to the highest and best use. We were thoroughly impressed with the response that we received from the communities and the different organizations submitting their sites for inclusion in our program. The list of criteria was definitely very involved and required a lot of time, a financial commitment from those entities, and a lot of detailed work went into our review. We narrowed our sites down to only a handful that we felt were really at the point that they could handle a on-site visit with GRE representatives and Deloitte Consulting representatives. We spent the entire day in these communities meeting with community leaders and different infrastructure providers, taking tours of the available sites, and every site visit was extremely well coordinated and very professionally run.
We really would like to thank all the partners that were involved in the project from the local level as well as the state of Minnesota, DEED office, and the other regional partners. But foremost, I have to appreciate and thank the leadership at Great River Energy for initiating this program. We've been able to do a lot of good work with it so far, and understanding how this can help us to attract additional data centers in Minnesota would be very successful for us.